Hello everybody, and we are about to continue our Let's Play series of Dark Souls Remastered. In our last video, we were further exploring Blighttown, and we started talking to our pyromancer friend Quelana, and now I have farmed up enough large titanite, and I believe we have enough souls to buy Great Fireball.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you. Let us begin. The Witch of Isolith. Please, do not speak of her. I abandoned my mother and sisters and fled to this land. Now I roam these parts, feigning ablution and pretending to seek answers. Pyromancy is the art, but all I would hate.
Okay.
Now go, whatever jest might.
So you'll see that Quelana is affiliated and attached to Lost Isolith. So we'll learn more about that as we continue on our journey. But we have pretty much explored everything in Blighttown, and it is time to get ourselves out of here. So we're just going to quickly run back and reset the area. It's because we're down to 1 Estus. And we do have enough to put on Great Fireball. Salomon the Master Pyromancer also called the Great Fireball after this spell, believed pyromancy was rooted in an adoration of fire. Those who acquire the spell usually agree. So now we have pretty good fire magic going. We've got Great Chaos Fireball and Great Fireball. And I wanted to farm up enough of the large titanite shards because we're also going to at one point want to be using the fossil of the Chaos Witch Quelaag to create her fire sword. It'll be pretty fun to use, and it'll be very helpful in a couple of areas in the game. So I figure we'll just have enough to upgrade another weapon that will bring us able to transform that weapon into the fire sword. And I'd like to say we can do that by upgrading the server, which is a curved sword that we picked up in the swamp. I'd like to try to save the falchion just for regular use, but that can also be used as a weapon that can transform into the fire sword. I do believe you need to upgrade the weapon to +10, and then you take it to another blacksmith later on in the game. But we are not there yet. Okay, the key to the New Londo ruins. Key to the iron bars separating the ruins of New Londo and Drake Valley. The ruins of New Londo were blocked off for the cursed ghost posed danger to life and spirit, and the legends speak of a terrible dark which was sealed away. And of course, this brings us to question because Artorias is involved with the New Londo ruins because he was involved with the Four Kings and the Dark and the Abyss. So we're just getting closer and closer to that mystery. So remember earlier in a previous episode when I said there is an easier way to get into Blighttown? Well, you will see right around here what I was referring to. If you had the Master Key as your starting item, you literally could have just started and went right here in the beginning of the game, and then you just take that pathway and you're right at the Blighttown entrance. See, we're back at New Londo. And of course, the big revelation, we are back at Firelink Shrine. Just so cool how the interconnectivity of this game continues and continues. Ooh, and our good friend Lordran has disappeared. So has our Firekeeper. We have Dingy Hood and her outfit set, so Dingy Robe, Dingy Gloves, Bloodstained Skirt. Also a black eye orb. Worn by the Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine, it is thought to have once been the white skirt of a maiden, but its true origin is lost in patches of blood. Perhaps its former wearer was maimed to prevent escape. It's kind of bleak to think about. Also picked up the Black Eye Orb, mystical orb found on a keeper's corpse. Invade the world of the murderer of a Firekeeper. To defeat the perpetrator and reclaim the soul of the Firekeeper, the Black Eye keeps constant watch on the city of the gods in Anor Londo. Okay, so that's kind of a hint of where we need to go. We need to get to Anor Londo, and you can see that Lordran has killed our Firekeeper, and his mission has, or the quest involving him has begun.
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you. Damn, that stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Maybe it's time I do something about it.
Okay, and that we will get to in a moment, but not quite yet. You can see we can no longer use this bonfire because the Firekeeper is absent because she is gone. So that is unavailable for us at the moment. Okay, so you'll see this dude right over there. That is Frampt. There is another serpent like him in New Londo by the Four Kings. I believe Koth. Now, either way, one of these serpents will be a part of your adventure. It's just a matter of which path you're going to be going toward. Frampt here is going to be trying to convince you to reignite the fire, while Koth is going to be trying to get you to become the Dark Lord. Now, because of the path that we're trying to accomplish, and we're trying to get some hidden scenes involving Sif later on in the game, we're going to be involving Frampt, because we have to go through the DLC portion before we can hit up Sif, and then in order to get to the Four Kings, you have to kill Sif first to get the to become the Abyss Walker with the Ring of Artorias. So we're gonna have to use Frampt in order to get that extra scene with Sif. But for now, we're going to upgrade our weapon and then be on our way. Actually, these guys are here now.
You are undead as well. Then we've no time to fraternize. I have my mission and you no doubt have yours. We must not let this curse overcome us. Did I not explain the urgency of our tasks? Or are you so uncouth as to lack such judgment? By the looks of you, I should think not.
Oh, hello. My guests have finally arrived. I will be departing with them shortly. So, I'm afraid I will be saying goodbye soon. It was a pleasure. Oh, miracles, Rhea is the youngest daughter of the good house of Thurland. Those young knights are her old schoolmates, but I'm not sure what to make of them. I'm afraid they may be a bad influence. Rhea is the youngest daughter of the good house of Thurland, but I'm afraid...
Okay, awesome.
Come again.
So, this is Rhea, and if you were really going on the path of miracles, you're going to want to continue this quest over here. There's kind of three big quests in the game. You have the quest with Quelana, where you're becoming an advanced pyromancer. We have not met the advanced wizards yet, Big Hat Logan, and then there's Rhea if you are going down the miracle path. We will see more of her in a bit, not quite now. Okay, let's head over to Andre. Did realize we have like no regular Titanite shards, which is funny because we get to really find any when we've been killing all these enemies here and there. And we're going to need more of those in order to upgrade our Yaito just to +5. So let's just do a little bit of farming right here. If we don't get any, we can always just buy some from Andre, but we're going to need a lot more souls for that. Put the rapier. We won't be using that one. My goodness. I believe it's 800 per shard, so we're gonna need a little bit more. Hopefully some of these guys will give us some. Wow, not one shard. Okay. Let's just see what we can buy and go from there. Probably would have went better if I were in human form, just because your item discovery is greater at that time. Just occurred to me, if we had died because we didn't hit the bonfire at Firelink, we would have been all the way back in Blighttown. My goodness.
That's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me? Magnificent! You won't be disappointed.
Okay, we're gonna need to buy a bunch of these.
Don't get yourself knife. Well, if you need any...
Okay, we need 2 more Titanite shards and souls.
Get yourself killed.
Just do a quick farming run, and then we should be almost there. Another rapier and the Balder leggings. I guess that is a new item to check out. Oh, we actually didn't check out the description of the Mask of the Sealer. Mask of the sorcerers who flooded New Londo to seal away the Dark Wraiths, and the 4 kings who descended into dark. It symbolizes their resolve to keep the seal shut forever, and their atonement for all who were sacrificed. But 2 of the 3 forsook New Londo upon tiring of their duty. Very interesting. It was all the way at the bottom. Leggings, so these are the Balder leggings that were worn by knights of the ancient kingdom of Balder. They are made from thick iron plates, and Balder was the homeland of the Night King Rendal, but it came to ruin after a great many undead were spawned. Pretty cool. Balder armor, Balder gauntlets. We have like the entire Balder set and the buckler, but no shards. their armor again. They just don't want to give us any shards, it seems. Check one more time over here. We can at least get one. And nothing. Okay. We can buy 2 more. And I wonder how many souls we have, or soul items. Nothing. Okay, let's go another run. Hopefully we can get at least 1 or 2, and then we should be pretty close, because I think our Yaito is already +3. We just need a couple more. We got 1. Got 2. Awesome. Got 3. Looks like luck is on our side at the moment. Okay, that is great news for us. We should get pretty close to what we need. Just gonna kill the rest of these enemies for the souls for upgrading reasons. Plus, you never know if one will drop a boulder side sword. Not today.
Well, you need it.
Okay, we need to buy one more Titanite shard. And there we have it, at last, a +10 Iaito. And to show it off, it is a katana. It's got some pretty cool movesets, or pretty cool moveset. So that's your R1, R1 two-handed. There's your R2. Here's your one-handed R1s. There's your slash with a one-handed R2. And there's your thrust. So let's see how much damage we can do with this real quick against some basic enemies. And then we are actually going to be calling it for an episode very soon. Do a quick compare of the damage we were doing with our Straight Sword. Okay, so we're doing a little bit more, it looks like, with our Straight Sword, but once we start leveling up, the Iaito will be getting very, very good. Okay, in our next episode, we are actually going to be taking on a whole new area, as well as looking at some bosses. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we will talk again real soon.